Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we'll be reviewing a BMW X5 with the M Sport package. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the BMW of Pleasant Grove, Utah for giving me some time with this X5. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. If you have any questions and need any help, just ask for Brendan, and then I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a turbocharged 3-liter inline-6 that goes to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 23 around town and then 27 on the highway, with power outputs being 375 horsepower and then 398 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you're going to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So taking a look at the hood, you guys can see with the distinctive lines there on either side, you get the BMW logo front and center as well. And then really cool headlight design here with the X5. I like how it kind of like pops on in sequence. And then you can see here with the grille, it is kind of like a polished finish. Now this is one look you can get on the M Sport package. Another look is this car right here. So you can see how the grille has been completely blacked out. That's another way that you can, and then also the headlights as well. That's another way you can get this M Sport package. It is an additional cost, but especially with this like kind of like green color, I think that looks really cool. But let me know which look you like the best. Now on the side here, our tire wheel setup is 275 by 45 by 20 in the front and over in the rear. You can see with the wheels, you got the silver there with the gray BMW logo front and center. And then look at the fender flare, that's pretty cool. It's painted. And then you've got that blacked out trim piece. Window trim's also blacked out. There's your side profile. And then this leads us to the key fob. We've got our BMW logo that functions as the lock function and remote start. We've got your unlock and your opening for the hatch, and just pop it open. And popping into the hatch area, one of the coolest things about the X5 is it does have a tailgate. More SUVs need this. It's a cool feature to have. We've got a car cover built in from the factory with this as well. Tons of storage space. That's another big benefit of the X5 is a vehicle. And when you're all done, just press that button and that will lower the hatch. Connected all of that. And look at the taillights, they kind of look like swords. It's pretty cool. And you can see with the exhaust tips there in the back. And what do you guys think about the overall look? Now taking a look at the door panel, you guys can see with the self-touch and the stitching that goes across, and then more down below. There's lots of stitching with this. It's pretty fancy looking. Love the door handle here too. And then here are these seats, perforated all down the center portion. And then popping in, legroom back here, it's pretty good. Got a little charging area. And then we do have our own climate zone here in the back as well. It's always a nice feature to have. And I will say these seats are pretty dang comfortable. And then headroom back here is good. Now taking a look at the front door panel, you can see again with the stitching. Goes throughout. You got some ambient lighting too. All of our window controls here. The mirrors do power fold in. Got your memory seat function. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. And then here's the front seat. Cool cross stitching design. All of our adjustments on the side. And pretty cool pedal layout there. Got the light controls just up above, and then more of this nice wood trim, and then all of the soft touch across the dash. Here's the steering wheel. You guys can see soft touch all around. You got the M logo there. Nice stitching in the center, even on the airbag cover as well. Paddle shifters there on the back. And then you guys can see with the traditional stocks. Now taking a look at the gauge cluster, you can see fully digital, and got like a change with the different drive modes. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, it looks pretty fancy overall. Now we got this nice 360 camera system, good resolution throughout. And then BMW's new infotainment system they have in a lot of their modern cars. It's quick to respond. I think it's easy to use overall. Climate controls are always accessible with everything. It is built into the screen, but I think it's easy enough to use that it's not a problem. Nice trim all the way across, and you can see that goes to the X5 logo. And then got the glove box here. Nice soft touch trim on the outside, by the way. You can see with the physical buttons right there. And then this is cool. The little charging area. I like this wood trim. It's very grainy feeling. Then a bunch of physical buttons here. So it's like your gear selector, your drive mode select in that area. This is to control the infotainment system. So it's a cool little center stack. And then center console, good storage in there. Interesting. Nice soft touch trim here. And then we just have a regular headliner, and then we do have a panoramic center. Now it's kind of hard to see because of the glare, but X5, X40i, and there's actually glare and there's pollen. So there you go, 76,160. And actually, let's quickly look at, yeah, that one has a black grill. Let's quickly look at how much that other package was. So it's called the M Sport Pro. Doesn't actually, maybe it's not a cost option because $1,900 for the premium. So maybe, I guess it's a no cost option to add the blacked out trim. So M Sport Pro package if you want the blacked out trim. Oh, let's talk about visibility over the hood. Both mirrors. Through this rear. And let's set off. I gotta turn around a little bit. Actually, a lot of it. Might have been easier just to drive in a circle rather than doing this turnaround thing, but you know. Man, the turning radius is pretty big on this. Yeah, right off the bat. Gotta love the B58. So much torque. And just smooth. Such a smooth powertrain. Seats are comfortable, suspension's comfortable. This just drives well. And I think I can understand why BMW's made this the base kind of like output and everything with the X5. It just makes sense. Rather than, you know, complicating things with a bunch of different powertrain tunes and this and that. You know, I think simplifying the lineup makes a lot of sense. Just let people pick how they want the car to look and have them all have, you know, same performance. Obviously, you can still get like an X5 M and stuff, but just with this quote-unquote base X5. Yeah, it rides well. I mean, over the bumps and everything, it's pretty dang comfortable. Steering is very light. The thing that I love about these BMWs is you can just casually drive them. It's such a precise vehicle with the steering and everything that you can just be so casual about it. So here we go over the bridge bump as always. Pretty good. Yeah, so far this drives pretty well. Get our little acceleration here. B58. You gotta love it. Such a good powertrain. It is such a good powertrain. Yeah, it's so much torque and everything. It's great. So to sum things up, X5. I think the sweet spot for this is that shadow package trim, because I think that with that green color looks really sharp on the new X5. But anyways, yeah, M Sport regardless. And yeah, this new entry-level powertrain, B58, yeah, this is what BMW should have done from the start, and well, now we have it. And super strong power outputs for the segment. And again, just drive the B58, you'll understand it's such a good engine. Audi's turbo V6, Mercedes turbo inline 6 do not compare to B58. But let me know your thoughts.